It's easy to think that real growth or transformation comes from big, exciting moments. But as I've been grinding through 75 hard, I've realized the opposite is true. You can get pretty damn far in life by just doing what most people avoid, by being boring in the right ways. This challenge is a perfect example. It's the exact same set of tasks day after day after day. It's boring. It's waking up early. It's eating simple, healthy foods. It's going for a long walk when you could be scrolling Instagram. It's reading a book. It's going bed too early to do it all over again tomorrow. These are the mundane actions that no one talks about. There's no glamour in drinking a gallon of water, but there's power in the discipline of doing it anyway. The truth is, extraordinary results don't come from one or two incredible days. They come from compounding all of the boring days you stack on top of each other. The discipline to do the simple, boring things. And that is the ultimate hack. Good morning. I feel like I am in need of a reset very, very badly. I feel like the image that keeps coming into my mind is a merry-go-round, and it's just like going around and around very, very fast. I'm holding on to dear life, and at any moment I'm just gonna get whipped off the merry-go-round. Not a fun feeling. So I need a reset. I know I do. I'm headed off to work, and I think we'll start there. So I used to be really good about clearing up my inbox. Anytime an email came in, I was taking care of it, in, out, done. I don't know if it's just because I've progressed in my career or if it's something else, but I've been getting in the bad habit of just letting unread emails accumulate, and it's causing me stress. It makes my days feel very chaotic, and I mean, sometimes things just don't get done as timely as they should either. So I think that's where we're going to start today. The goal is to get to 0 unread emails. So we'll see how that goes. Our office is pretty much exclusively digital, but I've somehow accumulated a bunch of paperwork on my desk. So my hope is to get that cleared off as well today, so we can have a clean inbox and a clean desk, and then come in tomorrow and everything just be fresh, clean, and a bit of a reset. My to-do list is a whole different story at work. It bothers me what my to-do list looks like, but I feel like if I can at least get my inbox and my desk under control, that'll make me feel a lot better. So we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. I just got home from work, and I'm happy to report that I got my desk clean and I got all but 5 emails cleared out of my inbox. So it was a very productive day. That makes me feel like, as this morning, I felt very accomplished. Like, I got to my desk, I was like, okay, we are doing this. It felt great. And then, so I was talking this morning about how I needed some sort of a reset. And I typed into Spotify that like Ultimate Life Reset or something like that. And a podcast from Mel Robbins popped up that I listened to, and it was really good. It was kind of exactly what I needed to hear. So she had it came with a printout and everything. So it's got this 7-day reset, and she has these 7 things that you need to do. The first 3 I absolutely love. So the first thing was brain dump. So it says, get everything out of your head and onto paper. This is not a to-do list. It's a way to clear mental clutter so you can see what's really on your plate. You'll feel lighter and more in control. I am very much going to do this. I'm definitely one of those people that things just kind of like ping pong in my head, and I need to just write it down, physically write it down, don't type it, physically write it down and get it out of my head. Number 2 is free yourself. So you're supposed to cross out the things that you're not going to do this week. And so yeah, it's just kind of like freeing yourself of those things. So what was on my list? I started writing a few things down, and it was obvious, like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely not doing that this week. So it's just kind of like, it was really weird. It was really nice. And then number 3 was to set one priority. So out of your brain dump, look at what's left and pick one thing that truly matters to you. One thing that really matters to me is, for so long, I've been wanting to be more intentional with our personal finances. And it's been like, it has very much been on my mind a lot and giving me quite a bit of anxiety, actually. I know it's kind of funny that a CPA has anxiety over money and finances, but not so much in like, oh, we can't pay our bills. It's more like, I just feel like nothing's organized, and that gives me anxiety. So, and then she just said, put in your calendar to spend 15 minutes on it this week, just to get the ball moving forward. So yeah, I love this. Just her, I'm sure if you typed in like Mel Robbins 7-day reset, it would pop up somewhere. But that's that. So a little handy dandy reset. I'm home a little bit early because I have a call with my coach in 17 minutes. So I'm going to go get ready for that, and then we will go outside with horses. My call with my coach went really well yesterday. Because I'm still headed in the right direction and making very slow progress, my coach opted not to change anything in terms of my food that I'm eating or the workouts that I'm doing. And that's kind of been how it's gone with her since I started working with her. It's changes maybe once every few weeks. It's just slow and steady progress, and it's actually pretty cool. Like, week over week, I don't see or notice a lot of changes, but if you compare my week 1 photos to last week's week 12 photos, I've definitely made some progress, which is really, really cool. And it's just a reminder that it's being consistent, showing up, doing the things that you need to do, and slowly those will compound into real tangible results. Hello, I just got out of work. I'm out a little bit early because I have an orthodontist appointment. I don't know if it's noticeable. I have Invisalign, and today is my first checkup since I started using the trays. This is my 15th set of trays, and I trade them out once a week. So we'll go to the orthodontist, see what they say. My teeth hurt so bad. This is a new set of trays for today. My teeth hurt really bad. It is not fun. And even yesterday, I had trays in that I had been wearing for like a week. And I was trying to eat some coleslaw last night for supper, and my teeth, I could hardly chew. It's not fun. I hate this so much, but just need to remind myself I will have a nice smile when it is all done. But in the meantime, it sucks. So, orthodontist appointment went well. I am 3 months into a potentially 2-year process, and yeah, everything looks good, so that's all good. So we're back home. I'm gonna head out get my second workout of the day done, which will be a hand walk with Diesel in the pasture. And need to drink one more bottle of water and read about 5 pages of a book yet. And speaking of books, I finally finished Atomic Habits, which I highly recommend. And I got this sucker in the mail. Total Money Makeover by Mr. Dave Ramsey. I've been on a Dave Ramsey train lately. I don't know what it is, but ever since I started 75 Hard, I feel like it's trickled into other areas of my life where I want to see improvement, including my finances. Not that we're in, like, we have issues financially, it's just me wanting to be more on top of, like, where our money's going, how we're investing, things like that. So, very excited to read this. I am also reading The 5 Types of Wealth as well at the same time. So I have 2 books always on the go. Yeah, 5 Types of Wealth is also very good, so highly recommend. So we've made it to the weekend and I am so glad. It's Friday afternoon, just got home from work. It was a brutal day. I don't know what it was. I got a decent amount of sleep last night, but I just felt just like I was in a fog. That's how it felt. I felt like I was in a fog. But I'm gonna go out, walk Diesel. I am very motivated to start making some like tangible moves on my goals this weekend. Mainly my finance goal of tracking my personal finances. I've literally had that goal on my list for probably 3 years and I haven't done it. I deal with other people's numbers all day. The last thing that I want to do is deal with my own when I get home, but I want to start doing that this weekend. So not today though. My brain is fried. We're gonna go outside, get some fresh air, and call it a week. Hello, gents. How are we today? How's the grass? Disappearing quickly, isn't it? He absolutely loves eating the tops of thistles. This is an artesian well that we have in the middle of our property. There's no power to it. It's completely runs on its own. We just have a thing on it to slow it down. We keep it going all year round. This time of year it just drips just enough to keep it full for the cows, and then any overflow just goes. There's a creek that runs along here, but yeah, it goes on its own 24/7, 365 days a year. You thirsty? It's nice and cold. You can lead a horse to water, but will he drink? I don't think so. He's just sleepy. Fun fact, my fitness journey began with Pilates. Back when I was 15 or so, I found a Pilates DVD of my mom's which I never saw her use, but anytime I was home alone, I would pop it in and I would do Pilates before it was what all the cool kids are doing. Since then, I haven't done a whole lot of Pilates. I was introduced to the wonderful world of strength training, and that's kind of been my main mode of exercise ever since. But here during 75 Hard, I've been doing Pilates on Saturday mornings, and I've actually really been enjoying it, and I found myself looking forward to this session this morning. It's kind of just a fresh way to be moving my body in a way that I haven't in a really long time. Good morning. It is Saturday. We are headed to town to get groceries, as one does. And then I think, like I said earlier in the video, I'm in a real big need of a reset. So I think we're going to do groceries, meal prep, get the house super clean, spend time with the horses, of course, and kind of just reset for next week, because this last week was rough. So we just need to get everything cleaned up, fresh, so we can start on a good foot on Monday morning. I would be lying to you guys if I said I didn't consider quitting 75 Hard this week. I was incredibly attached to my dog, Sadie, it turns out, and having to put her down was incredibly difficult. I had a week of crying multiple times a day, having difficulty sleeping, and this past week that really caught up with me. I have been exhausted, and just, I had mentioned this last week that I thought 75 Hard, when you lose someone, 75 Hard felt silly. It's like, why am I doing this? And I seriously considered quitting. But then I asked myself, if I quit, what would be different? And honestly, not a whole lot would be different. I would cut out doing progress photos every day because I hate those, so that would stop. I would maybe drink a little less water, and I would probably cut out the Pilates and yoga that I've been doing on the weekends just so that my body can rest and recover. But I would still be doing my 5 days a week strength training. I would still be out with my horses 7 days a week. Those things, I don't drink, I don't have cheat meals. Most of my life is 75 Hard anyways, so it's not that far of a stretch to keep doing it. And considering that I'll be hitting the halfway point this coming week, I was kind of we'll just keep going. We said we were gonna do this. We are going to just keep with the program. I'm hoping week 6 is gonna be a bit easier on me. I feel like I've been able to relax a bit this weekend, get caught up on some sleep, and we can move on into this new week a little bit fresher than I did for week 5. and just continue chugging along with the challenge. As I said, we're gonna be halfway through. I think on Wednesday I will hit the halfway point, which is very exciting. And yeah, just keep chugging it along, checking off the boxes and going from there. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and we will see you next week. Bye.